people were complaining so much, and it's like, oh man, we're expecting too much. But then you see Star Wars and things they do with that, and it's like, we know Disney is capable of, this type of work, this type of quality. And it's like, what's happening at Marvel? And what are you guys doing?
They try to do too much. They don't. I mean, if you look at the Star Wars, doesn't really do
half the content that Marvel
Marvel has. And Star Wars has been around since 1977.
What's up, y'all? It's CJ. I'm here with That Nerd Mike, like always, and who? Richie. We want to bring another episode of Superhero Sundays for you guys. But before we do, like always, stop. Spoiler alerts. Before we get into these episodes and shows and movies, go watch them. When you come back and join us, make sure you like and subscribe, because any and all support is greatly appreciated. And it helps us impact the community by honoring real life heroes. So with all that being said, I hope you did not forget your cups today, because I have Captain America from my mug. Mike has Thanos. Who you got? Is that Batman that you can't see? I am Batman.
No,
right.
It's vengeance.
Richard has Batman. Cheers, guys. All right, man. Let's get rolling to so many topics, man. But the first topic, of course, Star Wars is back with some good stuff. I'm glad Mandalorian's back. I kind of missed that guy, because he kind of started off Disney Plus, right? He was the first big show that they announced was Mandalorian, right? I believe. And
yes.
So, and it was a hit, man. And I think this season is good. It's solid. I think it's been getting better as episodes drop, right? As they progress, right? You agree with me, Mike? Yeah, I think definitely. Richard said that too, right? Richard, you agree?
Yeah, I mean, especially with that first episode, that was like a low bar to start. It really was. Yeah, just based on like the first, the kickoff seasons, the kickoff episodes for the past two seasons, this one was definitely
a little
lackluster, less engaging. Yeah, he killed a couple guys, but it wasn't like, ooh, It wasn't like, it's not like he pulled a guy through a closing door. You know what I mean? Not like that.
Yeah, bro, I agree. Because I think Jon Favreau has been doing a good job with the development of this show. Even though he did Boba Fett, and when I look back at Boba Fett, like, it wasn't trash. I don't think it was trash. I can probably watch it again. I want to watch it again and maybe get another appreciation of it.
Put that clip of that guy making that little spin before he shoots.
Little stuff like that, yeah. Little stuff like that was annoying. It's like, okay. But the story, I think I want to look at it again and say, okay, man, I can appreciate it. But I will say, go ahead.
I said they didn't give us Boba Fett from Mandalorian season 2. That Boba Fett.
Yeah. Awesome. But I think with this Star Wars content for Disney Plus, they haven't given us anything as bad as the stuff that Marvel has given. Like, people didn't like Boba Fett.
But there's only 3 shows. No, wait, no, 4 shows. 5 shows.
That's like half the shows, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, there was Bad Batch, Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Andor, the stuff with the Last Jedi. What was it? The one with Ahsoka Tano. They redid her origin. It was animated.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
That one was good. I enjoyed that.
Oh, those trailers or whatever.
No, the show that was like
short stories.
A couple episodes. Yeah,
the short stories. Yeah.
That one was the one, especially the one with Count Dooku. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
No, all those short stories were good.
Yeah, they were
Visions. That's
Visions was awesome.
So yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure we're probably missing 1 or 2, but yeah, the stuff they put out, I guess Boba Fett would be like the lower tier, but it's not as bad as like a Thor: Love and Thunder or She-Hulk or Miss Marvel or something. Like, it's not that bad. So it's like they've been more consistent, and I think they've been doing a pretty good job with Star Wars as far as the shows people will still argue, man, they ruined the movie, the trilogy.
But I do have to say that their CGI in their shows are so much better than Marvel. I mean, did you see what is it, Zeb from Rebels? He looked fantastic. You can see the little twitches of his like forehead when he talks or makes different facial expressions. His whole skin, the way he wrinkles his nose when he was like talking, everything was absolutely amazing.
I mean, they did a good job with Cad Bane when they showed him in Boba Fett.
I like Cad Bane.
Oh, and also don't forget the Pirate King or whatever. He looks pretty good.
What's his name? Gorian Shard. Yeah,
he looks great. I mean, the CGI in Star Wars is far better than what it is in Marvel. It's because the CGI in Star Wars is all in-house. Mm-hmm. In Marvel, it's all pushed out to outsourced.
Yeah. I think that's why they had to fire that.
You have a dedicated team internally. They have more passion and more thought-out process to make things than somebody that you
outsourced to. Like I said, that's why they got rid of that lady, because people were complaining so much, and it's like, oh man, we're expecting too much. But then you see Star Wars and things they do with that, and it's like, we know Disney is capable of this type of work, this type of quality, and it's like, what's happening at Marvel? And what are you guys doing?
They try to do too much. They don't. I mean, if you look at the Star Wars, doesn't really do,
have the content that Marvel did.
That Marvel has, and Star Wars has been around since 1977.
Yeah.
And Marvel has almost twice as many things out than Star Wars ever had.
Yeah. Like I said, this Phase 4, they try to do too much, which I liked. I wanted the content, but it's like they were overworked and the quality just dropped dramatically. So. Yeah, it's not a good thing. But yeah, Star Wars is looking good. Mandalorian looking great. But what about you, Mike?
I honestly think that Din Djarin is no longer going to be like the main focus. They're already kind of passing off the torch to other people, bringing other Mandalorians in, focusing on Bo-Katan's, focusing on bringing back the restoration of Mandalore. And it's no longer just a show of Din Djarin and Grogu like it was in season 1.
Yeah, like I said, I like that. I like that they're bringing in they're developing into like the Avengers, how they started off with one person and solo heroes doing their thing, and then there's a whole team effort coming through. I think John's bringing over what he did in Marvel over to here and developing it into something bigger and bigger and developing the story. I like what he's doing, man. He's doing it the right way, I think. Unlike DC, which everything is just miscombobulated, and nothing fits together. But he's developing something that's cohesive, and like I said, you can split off, have spin-offs here and there, and it can work. And I like what he's doing, man. I like it a lot. So on this show, we honor real life heroes. On this episode, we're going to honor Carol. Carol has been a nurse since 1982. She was inspired to go into the medical field by her mother, who told her to go into nursing when she was applying to colleges. She started out working in ICUs, and after doing 12-hour night shifts, she switched to a Monday to Friday role in EP research. Carol was at the forefront of ICD technology, seeing implantable defibrillators evolve from non-programmable to highly computerized devices that save lives. Eventually, she switched over to inpatient echo, where she currently leads and supervises an amazing team of nurses, sonographers, techs, and physicians doing procedures such as TEEs, cardioversions, and stress tests. Carol has been married to her husband Jeff for 33 years. They have 2 daughters who they are extremely proud of. One's a pediatric nurse practitioner, and the other is an employment lawyer. Outside of work, Carol is a huge sports fanatic. Her favorite teams are the Cleveland Browns and the Dodgers. She was actually able to watch every single Dodger game last season. Carol is also a huge music fan and loves going to music festivals with her sister. She's also physically active and loves running marathons. She even participated in the Super Bowl Sunday 10K this past year. Yes, Carol, thank you so much. You are a true hero. We appreciate all that you do. We love working with you. Congratulations, you're a real hero. God bless. Thank you, Carol. All right, that's going to conclude the episode of Superhero Sundays. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. We're going to get into some more episodes next week. So tune in next week and come and join us and have fun with us. God bless you guys. Peace out.